In this video, we're checking out the UC200 Ultra Chorus from Behringer. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here, my name's Merrow. Here on the channel, you're gonna find gear demos just like this one and instructional videos aimed to help musicians just like you and I. So if that sounds cool, please subscribe to the channel, check out all the other videos. And if you wanna keep up with me on a daily basis, you can always head on over to Instagram. My handle over there is @Merrow. Now, as I said in the intro of this video, we're going over the Ultra Chorus UC200 from Behringer, and in similar fashion to most of, if not all, the other Behringer products, this is a clone of a Boss pedal. This is a clone of the Super Chorus, the CH1 from Boss. We have a stereo chorus. Right now, I'm only going to be using it in mono, so I'm taking out A of the pedal into our amp, which is the Rocket Retro Super Lead right here. But you can use a 2-amp setup if you use it in stereo mode. So if you're plugging in 2 amps, out A is going to be your affected signal, your wet signal, and out B will be your dry signal. We have a pretty simple control layout. We have level, tone, rate, and depth. Level is going to be our blend of wet and dry signal. So if we turn it all the way down, we're not going to get any wet signal introduced. Here's a clean signal. You can hear that the level at minimum means our wet signal is at minimum, but our dry signal is all the way up. If we turn the level up, we're going to start to introduce that chorused sound. Moving on to the tone control, this lets us shape the chorus sound. If we turn it down, we're going to get like a darker sound. And when we turn the tone control up on the pedal, we start to introduce more high end to get a brighter chorus sound. The rate controls the speed of the pitch modulation in the chorus signal. So if we want a slower pitch modulation, we can turn it down to minimum. You can hear that with the speed at minimum, we're almost getting kind of like a phaser sound more than a chorus sound. But as we turn that rate up, the modulation gets faster and it starts to sound more like chorus. And up at this faster rate, it's often common practice to turn the depth control down, which kind of ties into what we're getting to here in a second. So now we're on to the depth control, and the depth controls the intensity of the pitch modulation, meaning how far away from your standard pitch our wet signal is being modulated. So with a lower setting, I'm going to turn it all the way down. I'm going to turn the rate down to about 40%. At a lower depth setting, here's our initial pitch, let's say. We're not modulating very far away from that, but as we turn the depth up, our pitch gets farther away from our normal pitch that we're putting into the pedal. So here's at minimum. It's really hard to hear any modulation. As we turn it up, we're going to get more intense modulation. So now we've got my Fender Standard Jazz Bass plugged into the Ultra Chorus, going into the same amp, same settings. What you heard there was level at about 60%, tones at about 75%, so we're getting a brighter sound. Speed is at 50%, so we're not getting the fastest chorus or the slowest chorus, and the depth is pretty high, it's up at 75%. Let's go ahead and turn the depth down to 50% and maybe get kind of like a more subtle chorus. So I'm going to turn the level down to 50% as well. I'm going to keep the tone at 75%, and we're going to turn the rate down to about 40%. Let's go ahead and turn the rate up to see how that affects the overall movement. hope you enjoyed this look at the UC200 Ultra Chorus from Behringer. If you did, please let me know in the comments below how you would use this pedal, or if you have any Behringer pedals in your collection. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, check out all the other videos like I said before, and if you want to keep up with me on a daily basis and interact with me a little bit more, you can always head on over to Instagram. My handle is @EricMerrow. And if you like to listen to podcasts, you can always check out my show, the Pedal Demo Podcast, where each episode is a walkthrough of a different guitar pedal, and that's available wherever you listen to podcasts. Before I get out of here, I want to send a gigantic thank you to these folks right here who are my executive producers from my Patreon page. I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much. So thank you for the support. If you'd like to learn how to support the channel, I'll leave a link in the description below. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe, and I will talk to you in the next video.